All right, everyone, this is an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. This is straight up energy reading for Mercury retrograde in Virgo. What does this bring? I got a pre-shuffle with the Queen of Cups staring at you. That's pretty good. It's a good start. Well, it brings the usual bullshit that a Mercury retrograde brings, I suppose. But it brings answers. It brings information. It's sort of like shoring up a wall kind of a thing. That's all I can tell you. It brings epiphanies, it brings understanding. What else do you want me to say? That's the positive side of it. The negative side are the usual glitches that we might get, you know. But it's a lot of internal energy here. Very helpful. Helpful information. All right, can we phrase it that way? It's crazy. The energy right now is crazy. This Mercury retrograde is blending perfectly with the energies of right now. Weather is energy. Hell, where I am, we get rain in August. I've been here over a quarter of a century and I've never seen rain in August. I mean, it's unreal. We got a hurricane coming our way. That hasn't happened since 1939 here where I am. So there's a lot of weird stuff. It's been going on for a while now. But the energies of right now are a bit of a storm in and of themselves, and things that expect the unexpected, like I've been telling you. Things that have happened before or haven't happened in a long time are about to happen. You know, things you're trying to fix, you can suddenly fix. This retrograde brings the answers necessary to do it. All right, and I'll blend that with the determination energy that's around that I was talking about in the weekly reading and all of that. And I'll tell you what, it's a powerful combination. So this pre-shuffle should back that up. It's the surface energy of Mercury retrograde in Virgo. Let's see how it's affecting the incoming energy, shall we? It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Queen of Cups, feelings. Right? She holds the Ace of Cups, gives the full cup. Right? It's crossed by the Ace of Swords. There's your answers. There's your truth. There's your epiphany. Yeah, they got some truth about how they feel. Wait till you see what's bookended in this card. I bet you know what it is. I bet you can guess. Right here, Three of Cups. Yeah, emotions. Someone's speaking these emotions, the flow of emotion. Perch birds, communication, the sun, enlightenment. We get the enlightenment here about these feelings and about things they never said. Words left unsaid, feelings never shared. Underneath here, somebody's speaking about it. They want to move things on to calmer waters, the Six of Swords. Right? Talking about a lot of things that they've kept hidden. They're getting the truth about, and they're facing those truths. All of us are. Things we've kept hidden, facing those truths. What's bookending the Queen of Cups? Well, I bet you figured it out. It's the Empress. Yeah. Again, they kept their feelings hidden for a long time. Those feelings are on the surface, right there. And truth is being rammed up their ass by Archangel Michael's sword. It hurts. The truth can hurt, you know. They never shared how they felt. That's why there's so much, this is more of why there's so much communication in the readings lately. Why it's been coming up. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do it. Give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of Mercury retrograde in Virgo. Let's go. Let's do it. It's a very useful retrograde as it works in conjunction with the surrounding energies. This first card out is before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? 10 Wands. I said truth hurts. It does. It sometimes does. Archangel Michael energy isn't easy. Archangel Michael's a badass. The devil is a pussy. Angels are badasses. Right? The devil energy always wants to, it's like junk food. It always wants to compliment you. It's the sly character that's trying to get in your pants and says whatever they need to say to make that happen. It's all that kind of stuff. It wants to win your trust quickly, right? Angel energy, angels, if they were real, I know we sometimes draw them as handsome figures and all this kind of stuff, but angel energy is badass. It really is. It's right here. It's a lot of pressure. A lot of this has been heavy on their mind. It's a dam about to break. All right? What comes after the cut? Let's see. Let's cut the cards. Let's do it. Yeah. The moon came back. Yeah. So pressure. They can't keep it down. They can't keep it back. Why? Well, because that pre-shuffle was surface energy, and the Queen of Cups, crossed by the truth, the sword of truth, is right there on the surface. Right there. Obvious. Can't hold it back. It's too much pressure. That's a dam about to break on everything they've held back. All those feelings. All right, let's go. All right, this is going to be a good one, I know. Oh, man. I am, as an energy reader, as this whatever weird ability I have that I don't like, I am greatly affected by the weather. Weather is energy, and it's very surface energy, but it's, you know, wow. I'm surrounded by storms right now. It's driving me crazy. All right, let's do it. I'm going to keep it together for you here, though. Here we go. Shuffling the deck, give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of Mercury retrograde in Virgo. It does, however, with all this energy around me, tend to make me better at my job here, which should bode well for you, though it might be uncomfortable for me to do the reading. But I'm going to do it. Let's go. Let's do this. 5 of Cups. It's a fear of missing out energy. It's someone who left themselves out in the cold, someone who's very sad. What's fueling it? The devil. Yeah. I listened to the wrong person, kind of a thing. Right? I'm just riffing on the energy, but I'm just trying to explain it to you. Why are they a sad rose here? Right? Because they listened to the wrong thing. I just got done telling you. We were just talking about the devil. Devil energy versus angel energy. Right? Devil tells you everything. It's always easy to believe the devil. It's always easy to go with whatever this junk food energy has to say. This is the same kind of shit that gets people into problems with conspiracy loops and things like that. They waste their life worrying about not even enjoying their life and not enjoying the magic that life has to offer, worried about the nonsense coming out of this goat's mouth. It always is. And right now we're getting a whole lot of truth, a whole lot of answers. Pay attention, right? Your runners are, I can tell you that. All right, let's go. Our reading is on the flip. We got an overall energy of a devil with a 5 of Pentacles. Let's go. Right here's the energy around your connection during Mercury retrograde in Virgo. Right here's how they're behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. Right here's the hidden energy, message from the universe, read with the energy of your connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end to see what else the universe wants to tell you. And you bet your sweet asses I'm going to extend this one. There'll be a link for it extended in the description. Because I got a devil already. All right? And I got a whole lot of truth about their feelings. I got an Empress bookending the fucking Queen of Cups, the most love I could pull from the deck, in the pre-shuffle on the surface energy crossed by Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth. In a retrograde reading, where quite frankly that's perfect. That's almost perfection in tarot because that's what this retrograde is doing internally. Right? Answers. Bringing that truth. Can't keep it down. Can't. That 10 of Wands and the Moon, can't keep it down. What's the energy around your connection? Let's go. Temperance. Angel. Devil. That cancels this out instantly. No longer. Again, I explained this energy in a way of someone that's sitting out in the cold, a sad rose in winter energy because they listened to the wrong little voice in their head or the wrong people or whatever. Yeah. For these runners, it's both in a lot of cases. Temperance. It's communication. It's someone who gets it. Someone understands these answers. I don't know how else to phrase it. It's angel energy. It's balance. Okay? There's a strong possibility for communication here from somebody who very much understands their feeling. Very much. Has the answers. Can't push it back anymore. Wearing the heart on the sleeve. There, I'll use a cliche for you. Right here. How they behaving in the 3D? 4 of Wands. They want a new beginning. They want a new start. Somebody wants a new start. They want a new beginning. They want to get it right this time. I'm no longer listening to this fool. All right? They want to get it right. They may, you know, let's put the characters to it. Let's pretend they're people. Let's pretend this goat is a talking goat. Right? And the Archangel Michael is a person. It's not easy to listen to Archangel Michael. He's harsh. Right? I got a lot of Archangel Michael in my core energy makeup, that frequency of energy. I mean, you can put the action figure to it if you want. People come to me, my friends do it all the time. They come to me as a last resort for advice. You know, it's almost like in the back of their mind, they know I'm going to say the truth. And it might not be what they want to hear. So they're going to go to a bunch of other people, get stroked first. Right? Get the ego stroked. Oh, everything's going to be fine. I'm the one who says everything's not going to be fine. Not if you keep going down that path. Right? People don't want to hear that. People don't like to admit they went down the wrong path. This is a runner who's admitting they went down the wrong path and they want to go down the right path. Give me their soul. Bookends, the angel. Let's go. 9 wands. 9s are the end in tarot. That wall. Look at the wall. Look at this. This soul's been shut down a while. It's awake. Look at that wall. The gardener hadn't come in a while. He's not going to keep anyone out. You could kick that down with your foot. Yeah. All right. It's also a tired energy here. Somebody can't push back. What's going on? This wall ain't going to keep anything back. All right. What's the universe want to tell us? It's red with temperance. 10 cups. Where have I seen that? It's randomly at the bottom of the deck I'm going to clarify with. I saw that when I took it out and put it down here. There it is. 10 cups. This is a strong possibility of communication here. Somebody who knows what's going to make them happy, and they might be coming to get it. In fact, this is happiness. This is balanced energy. Balanced energy to you in the 3D is happiness. Somebody here, very happy. I suspect maybe worried that it might be that they might be overdoing it. That it might just all be pie in the sky. That's possible. That comes up in readings all the time. I think that came up in the mid-month reading or something like that, around a 5 of Swords type energy, I remember. But yeah, okay, we'll talk about this when we clarify. Potential final outcome, red with 4 wands. We got somebody who wants to go down a new path. I took a peek. They are. Ace of wands. Yep. Somebody wants a new beginning. They want to get it right this time. Why do I say that? Why does that matter? They want to get it right this time. Well, I said that. Because and this is a perfect card for the final outcome. And I said it before this came out. Because this can sometimes burn out. Sometimes we think we get it right and then we get it wrong. These are truths. This is Archangel Michael energy on crack. Both his sword and the fucking energy of Archangel Michael. Someone wants to get it right. They want this to stay lit this time. All right? This is wild. This is great. Been listening to the wrong goddamn people. Wrong voice in my head. They have. I believe it. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Temperance. Let's talk about it. I like this. I like this very much. All right. Here we go. This is a good retrograde. You want this. We'll see how it affects you in the extended. I'll pull on you because I need some contrast for the extended readings. We'll see what kind of truths you're getting. I don't know. But it's not so much truths. Well, I mean, it is. The easier way to phrase it is answers. And they are truthful answers, and we may not like them. Keep that in mind with Archangel Michael energy. Keep in mind the touching story I told you about when friends come to me for advice. Yeah, they go to 5 or 6 other people. I always get them at the end. Go to 5 or 6 other people who say, oh, everything's going to be fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. By the time they get to me, everything's in shambles. Why? Because everything wasn't fine. They were listening to junk food energy. Right? So by the time I get them, it needs a lot of repair. And they do it every time. Because nobody wants the truth. What's that old line from that movie? You can't handle the truth. People can't. They don't. That's why they always take the easy way out. I see it all the time in societal energies. They take the easy way out. It's easier to believe this and that and the other thing, right? You see it with global warming. The math is too hard. It's hard. The math is hard for it. It's hard to explain to people about permafrost and atmospheric layers and things like that. Nah, it's just easier to believe it's all a bunch of poppycock. It's easier to believe that. That's junk food. It's junk food energy. Right. These runners believed a lot. They believed you didn't matter. They believed they could brush you off. They believed all kinds of things. I'm still shuffling. I'm running out of shit to tell you. This is a good retrograde. I like it. It also, in a way, makes you smarter, this retrograde. You're more inclined to understand the answer. A lot of times you give someone the answer to something they don't understand, and they don't understand the answer. Right? You see that a lot, like with the Science Channel. I love the Science Channel. I love how they Big Bird Mickey Mouse up complex physics. And they do it with like cartoons and all kinds of things like that. I'm good at doing that too. But even with that, people don't understand it sometimes. You know, it's tricky. These runners are getting these emotions. That Queen of Cups was very telling. It's crossed by the Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, somebody coming. It's been a long time coming. It takes a long time. I mean, I said it. My friends even go through 5 or 6 people before they show up at my house, you know, wanting to get the truth. Okay, what's gone wrong here? Well, I talked to Joe, and Joe said, oh, you talked to Joe? Joe's a fucking idiot. What the hell are you talking to Joe for? You know, that kind of, I will say things like that. And because it's the truth. What's Joe? You don't know Joe. I do. He's a fucking idiot. What's on top? Nobody should go to Joe for advice. If any of my friends are watching, stop going to Joe. Right here is the Wheel of Fortune on that. Yeah. This is very much expect the unexpected energy. I told you a story at the beginning of this reading. I'm sitting here in Los Angeles and we getting rain and a hurricane tropical storm in fucking August. I have been here over a quarter of a century. It does not rain in motherfucking August here. Ever. It hasn't once in that time. I wash my car every June because I know I'm good till the end of October before the first rain comes. Every year it's the same. Every year. Last rain's just before Memorial Day. First rain in the rainy season just before Halloween. Every fucking year. Now, I got a beautiful clean car out back about to get hurricaned on. Right? It's crazy. Crazy town. Expect the unexpected. It's just an example of what's happening right now. Wheel of Fortune. Everything's turning. Somebody needs to turn this around. Right? This card directly relates to the overall energy. Turn this around. Right? All right. Stop listening to the wrong fucking people. Stop listening to talking goats. They ain't gonna tell you nothing. Why's the Wheel of Fortune here? 5 of Cups. Turn this around. It's another 5. I said this card relates to this card. This is a 5 of Pentacles. Turn this around. Turn this sad rose around. Turn this sadness around. Everything's gone wrong. It's the exact way. That's a picture of how I get people when they come to me for advice. When they want the Archangel Michael motherfucking truth. That's what happens. That's what I get. Well, I listened to Joe. That's what happens when you listen to Joe. And it's also for your runners what happens when you listen to the fucking goat. Right? All right. You need to turn this around. Okay. So there's a strong chance for communication here. Abso-fucking-lutely. Or as I like to say, abso-fucking-smurfly. All right. What's going on here? 4 of Wands. They want a new beginning. I feel like they want to go down a new path. I want to try something else. I want to try what I figured out here. You know, that's what they're thinking. Probably. Okay. I'm not reading their mind. I'm just saying. They definitely want it to stick this time. This is the pathway to the real 10 of Pentacles. Not some bullshit. This talks a lot in one of the layers about a phony happiness, too, that they've been living. They've been living all wrong. They want to turn it around. They want this to be real. This wheel turns everything, right? What's going on here? They're very sad as well at the potential that your connection's over. The Wheel of Fortune is a 10 in the major arcana. 10s are the end and dead end. It's the second 10 we've gotten here. Well, third if we count the 10 of Cups, which we should. But in the main, but this is separate from the reading technically. In the main reading, we had a 10 of Wands before the cut. They definitely, the thought of this connection being gone or over makes them feel like that. The 5 of Cups is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycles. Very, very, it's been coming up a lot lately. Didn't we open the weekly reading with a 5 of Cups, a sad horse in the position number 1? And it just felt like shame to me, right? Yeah. Well, when these truths come in, that's why that reading came out the way it did. When these truths, you know, these answers, things make sense. Things that didn't used to make sense before suddenly make sense. And you can finally see where the 4 of Wands path is. You got to take it. You got to have the bravery to take it. To admit you were wrong and you went down the wrong path. People don't do that. They'll keep driving down the wrong road for miles and miles and miles. It boggles my mind. I don't drive down the road, the wrong way more than like 10 feet. Once I know I'm going the wrong way, I slam on the brakes. The second I know it. What's going on here with the 4 of Wands? But then I'm an old soul, and most of the people out there are not. They lack a lot of wisdom. They don't know anything. I mean, it's crazy. I love watching those YouTube videos of geography quizzes. They quiz Americans on geography. It's amazing the shit people don't know. Blows my fucking mind. You know, not enough people study anything. Right? 8 of Pentacles crossing the 4 of Wands. Yeah, they want to put in the work this time. They want to do it. They want to do it. This is determination on this card. This guy's determined to put in the work. He doesn't like his job, but he's determined to put in the work to get to the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, There's an energy of determination around them to get it right this time. To listen to the angel energy, the one that they should have gone to first, but they didn't, instead of listening to the goat. What's on top? Queen of Cups. Where we started. The cup is empty, they'd like it full. This is my desert queen. Somebody here wants to get it right this time. They want something based on love, not based on pentacles or practical or what mommy and daddy like or whatever. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is red with these. Ace of Wands is why that's here. It's a feedback loop. The whole final outcome is a feedback loop of somebody going down the right path for a change. Somebody who's in their feels right on the surface. This backs up the entire pre-shuffle. This backs up the final outcome and my read on the Four of Wands. As does the environmental energy. All right? This is very unavoidable for this person. Now the soul here is open. It's awake. That wall isn't keeping anything out. It might indicate a nervousness. It can, a little bit. But there's nothing left of this wall that they've had up. These feelings are flowing big time. This wall couldn't stop shit. Feelings are water. Think of it like that. Does that look like it could stop water? I don't think so. Good luck with that. You know, if you're trying to build a dam to keep water back, you don't build a stick fence or a chain link fence or something like that. It's not designed for that. You got to pour some concrete. What's going on with the Nine of Wands here? Give me the Nine of Wands. What's going on? Page of Wands. Yep. It's communication. It's somebody starting. It's starting again. It's like the soul's been restarted. It's my little adventure page. Yeah, they want something new. They want to get it right this time. This energy flows over to here. What's on top? Seven of Wands. They got some fight in them here in this energy. But this is the resistance is futile aspect of the Seven of Wands. This one guy, right, saw too many Chuck Norris movies, thinks he can take on 6 other people at the same time. Now, they're getting their ass kicked here. These emotions that are on the surface that we saw in the pre-shuffle really, really hitting them hard, big time. This guy's going to get beat big time. What's going on? Why is the Seven Wands here? 9 Cups. Yeah. There's the fight energy. It's there, right? They want to get happy. The urge to be happy, the urge to have this cup filled is stronger than them. It's bigger than them. Okay? All right. This is great. This is all good news so far. Let's talk about 10 Cups. And if we see a 5 of Swords anywhere here, I'm just going to slam my head down on the table. It hit it several times. So if you hear banging and thumping, that's what that is. I'll be fine. I got a hard head. 10 of Cups. Why is it here? I don't think we're going to see the 5 of Swords. Come on now. Don't give me a 5 of Swords. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. So far, so good. 7 Pentacles crossing this. What's underneath that? 10 Swords. Yeah. All done thinking. Time to get happy. I kind of got that harvest time type energy. All right. What's on top? Red with the Wheel of Fortune. The Emperor. Yeah. Somebody that gets the Emperor out of the chair. Again, false happiness. I said one of the layers was false happiness. Again, just look at the picture. He's sitting there with all his shit. That's your person with all their shit that they ran from you for. There's you out there frolicking. All that shit ain't making them happy. Right? It's false happiness. Someone needs to turn that around. It's saying the same thing. I got 2 feedback loops here. One here and one here. Why is the Emperor here? Strength. Yeah, there is some strength here. I get that. There's some fight in them. There is. There's no fear here. Usually I get a fence of fear around it. No. Someone's taking control of that fear. Someone's taking control of their own fucking life. Enough of this shit. Enough of this shit. And enough of listening to this shit. Okay? Yeah, absolutely. That's what happens when you get your advice from the wrong places. All right. Ace of Wands, final outcome. They want it to stay lit this time. What's going to happen here? Give me the final on this. What can my viewer, I'm gonna flip it on the universe here. I've already put it out there. The words are just for you. I'm going to ask, so I don't end up repeating myself, what does this final outcome mean for my viewer? Right? What can you expect from this person? All right? Let's do it that way. Because I already know there's strong potential for communication here. I get that. But I want to know what it means to you. What can you expect from this damn runner under this energy when they realize all this stuff we've been talking about? When the answers make sense, when the feelings make sense, when they can't push it back, when they stop listening to talking goats. What's going on here? The Ace of Wands. What can you expect? Something different. Something new. The environmental energy is the Two of Wands. Has a few different meanings depending on the context it comes out in. So you could expect something different from this person. I don't talk about anything or joke about anything that's not in the energy. Everything I say in these readings is part of the reading in some way. Sometimes it's just to explain the energy, but other times it makes sense within the energy itself. And again, it's a very expect the unexpected energy. Talk about a hurricane in Los Angeles in fucking August, a month that's always dry, 100%. Well, here we go. Not even a morning drizzle usually. Here we go. Something very different. New horizons. Something, the environment around this new beginning here. Somebody really, 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 really wants something new. So do you, for that matter. What's on top? 10 Wands. That's the card before the cut. Why the fuck are we here? It's 10 Wands is red with the Queen of Cups. I said this is my desert queen. That cup is empty, isn't it? And in the soul, I got someone who's ready to fight for 9 cups. Big time. I got someone who wants some kind of new direction, something that leads to real happiness. I got someone with some gumption here. This right here, it's too much pain not to go after this. It's too much pain to have that cup empty. Why is the 10 of Wands here? The biggest card of communication for me in the Minor Arcana, the 3 of Cups. It was a very important card in the pre-shuffle. It's right here. How are they going to get this Ace of Wands? Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. This is all a feedback loop. This is red with the Ace of Wands. It is hard for them, but it's not going to stop them. Because we know that this dam breaks. They can't hold it back because the 10 of Wands was before the cut and the moon came after it. It's too hard to hold it back. We got a lot of things being lit up here. How are they going to make this Ace of Wands stay lit this time? In other words, how are they going to be on the right path? By opening up emotionally, communicating how they feel. These answers they're getting from this. It's the same as if I were to give them the advice. They've been to everybody else. Everybody else said, run, run. No, just keep running. You'll forget the Empress. They finally get to me, and I say, you need to contact that person and open the fuck up and tell them how you feel. It's the only way you're going to be free, because your karmic debt, which is always collected by the universe, is to be vulnerable. So the further you run, the more debt you're running up. This is communication. And that's how they get it to stay lit, and that's why it might stay lit. Either way, it helps them to come in and communicate emotionally. All right, let's pull 3 cards from the universe and see what else it wants to tell you. I like this. It's about fucking time they stop listening to talking goats. Jesus Christ. 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom of the deck. What else do the universe want to tell you? What else? And then I'm going to go pull some wicked motherfucking Virgo. Wicked motherfucking Virgo. I'm going to pull some Virgo. I'm going to go out to a club and pull me a Virgo later. I'm going to pull... it's a Freudian slip. I am going to pull on the Virgo energy, the Virgo aspect of this. There's a practicality to these answers that are coming. I will. And I was going to say I'm going to pull on the Archangel Michael energy. I want to see what these answers are that they're getting. You need to know why this is happening. All right, we'll find out. We'll find out everything we can in the extended. I'll dig and dig and dig and dig. And then we'll pull a pyramid. I'll pull on you at the beginning. And we'll pull a timeline. And we'll just do what we do. All right. 3 of Pentacles. The most powerful card I could pull is the base energy, the World. The King of Pentacles is red with the 3 of Pentacles and the Fool. The final message from the universe is exactly what I told you. Expect something different. I've said it several times in this reading. This person is coming in for a new beginning under new energy to build something. There's a potential to build something here. Why though? The why is interesting. Well, you all know why. It's King of Pentacles. It's the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. They can't find you anywhere else. All the other advice they got from the goat in their head, the devil energy around them, whether it's people around them, friends or whatever, or a spouse, or the voice in their head, all said, oh, you go find something else or put your energy somewhere else. Avoid, 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 avoid. They can't. Can't find you anywhere else. Is the only way they pay this karmic debt is to open up. And this energy, we're past judgment. This energy came in. This is a fool on a new level because it's crossing the world. It's a new level. If you get to judgment and you don't learn the lessons, you get kicked back to the fool, and then you start again on the same level. Lessons not learned are doomed to repeat. If you get past judgment, you get to the world. I have the fool crossing the world. This is brand new. They're approaching under a new energy. All right? So I'm somebody who wants to keep this lit this time. This Ace of Wands. And how? By opening up. That's how. It's the biggest card of communication for me. This is better than if the Eight of Wands had fallen here. Because this tells me they're going to open up. Say something of some kind of substance. There's no fear here. All right? The Emperor is just disgusted with themselves. All right? All right. That's what I get. Now, I'm not here to give you false hope. Some of these runners, people can always go against this. And I will say it one more time. It requires somebody to admit they got something wrong, they've been going down the wrong path, and then doing something about it. They're all going to admit it under this energy to themselves. But that sometimes isn't enough. People sometimes just keep going. Okay? I mean, you know, you can watch it play out in society right now if you want to. It's out there for you to see. It's all over the place. But so some of them will come in and some of them will not. But the energy says they've got to open up here. It's somebody who's definitely getting some answers. We'll find out what those answers are. Because this is an energy of despair here on some level. All right. I see it here too. That's your reading. If you want the extended, if you want it, the link is in the description. All right. That's it. I want it. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope this energy is helpful to you. I will pull on you at the beginning of the extended, like I said. But if you're not going, take advantage of this energy. Pay attention to what Archangel Michael energy is pointing you out to. It's not always pretty. It's not often kind. But it will set you on a right path. All right? That's it. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.